this is as good of a time as any to draft our favorite sports movies. And Cade, how do you want to do this? Do you want to do this snake style?
Yeah.
So one,
classic,
and then the other 2, 3,
yeah,
3,
let's
4.
make it happen.
How deep do you want to go? How many picks?
I could go 10. Do you want
10 apiece?
I could go 10 apiece. Because
But-
you and I, let's think about it. You and I was listening to a little bit on Friday. I think you and I are going to have different ideas on what our favorite sports movies are. So there's not really going to be a whole lot of fighting between the two of us because there's just some that I don't think, like, honestly, you were berating Christian Cat on how little sports movies that man has watched.
Yeah, ridiculous.
I haven't watched too many more than him, but
You have your favorites.
I have my favorites for sure. Let's go 7. I think we can get a good.
I like meeting halfway. Let's meet at 7.
Good reach of 7. So let's make this happen. I'll let you take honors for first pick.
All right, first pick. I don't think you're going to take it, so I'm going to leave it on the board.
I have a couple of those too. I want to go.
You got to do this strategically.
Yeah, you got to go for the ones.
I'm going to go.
Your first pick is going to tell me a lot.
See, the favorite of mine, I don't want to steal it. I'm going to get Rocky off the board. Rocky's number one. Rocky's number 1.
Yep.
Cade, you got second and third pick.
That's a solid one. All right, I'm taking this. I will explain what my kind of Mount Rushmore ones are, what my top ones are I pick them potentially.
Rocky's my first pick of the sports movie draft.
Yep.
And you get 2 and 3.
You saw it in the thumbnail. I'm going to take Miracle.
Yeah.
I'm going to take
I knew
Miracle.
I wasn't going to get that. And
Nope.
I don't think that's worth my first one. All right, so you took Miracle.
I was pretty sure you were going to take it if I didn't. So that's why I had to go there.
I would have taken it the second go-round.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I figured you would have. So I'm gonna nab Miracle off the board. I don't exactly know 100% where to go next. All right. I'm just gonna make sure I get this one because I feel like this is such a classic. I need to have it. I'll go Remember the Titans.
Okay.
In my opinion, the greatest football movie. And I feel like it just if I want an all-around roster here, I'm gonna make sure I get Remember the Titans.
All right. So you went Miracle, then Remember the Titans is 2 and 3. I have Rocky. I'm going Moneyball.
Yep.
I think Moneyball is my. And listen, selfish. I'm an A's fan. I think it's a great movie. It's not accurate. It's not. Before anybody yells at me, it's not that. Yeah, they won 102 games. It's not because of Scott Hatteberg. All right, it's because they had Mark Mulder, Barry Zito, and Tim Hudson. They had 3 Cy Young candidates at pitching, and they didn't mention them once in the movie. But I'm gonna take Moneyball. It's my favorite baseball movie ever.
Yeah.
I have a special. That is a special place in my
Just
heart.
watched it last night, actually.
Did you really?
In anticipation for this show.
Did you like? Was that your first time watching it?
It was my first time sitting down and watching it from the very start to the very finish because I'd watched it on like cable, just scrolling through channels.
Yeah, it's a casual movie.
So I had gotten the full picture, but from actually hitting play from the very beginning, that was my first time.
And what'd you think?
It's outstanding, and I knew it was. Like I said, I've seen the movie.
That's
essentially
a great movie. You know what's the best scene in that movie? I love when they do the 20-game streak and they go through all the history. And it's Bob Costas on the call.
Yes.
And they're going through about how they beat the Philadelphia A's record. And that's a great part of the great music in that movie as well.
You said Hatteberg earlier. My favorite part is when they go to his house.
Yeah.
And they get him.
We'll
teach it, no problem.
Right.
It's incredibly difficult.
Yeah. Tell him, Josh. It's incredibly hard. Well, anything worth doing is. It's great.
That's my best.
And Billy Bean's always is eating in every scene in that movie. It's so funny. He's always just munching down popcorn or Twinkies.
The seeds, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
you have your number. You have Rocky and Moneyball.
Yes. All right, I got to think strategically here. You know, I could go a couple different directions, but I think this is a great movie, and I have a feeling you're going to take it. I'm going to take 42.
It was on my big board.
So I'm going to take 40. I'm going to take Rocky, and I got to mix it up too. Rocky, Moneyball, 42. Those are my 3 picks. You have Miracle and Remember the Titans with 2 picks to play.
All right. I feel like in this 7-man roster, you want to get a great depth of sports as well as great movies.
Yeah, you got to mix it up.
I don't know if I go basketball this early because I don't think you're going to take it. But this is actually my number 1 sports movie of all time, basketball.
Okay.
Glory Road. Glory Road for me.
I would have taken it eventually. It's a great movie. It's a true story as well. So that's why that movie's special.
Glory Road is, in my opinion, the greatest sports movie of all time. It is the perfect balance of true to the story and accurate, even how the players look. When you put the players side by side, they almost look identical, as well as that family fun Disney movie that you can just turn on and have a great time with whoever you're watching it with. I'll go Glory Road as my basketball movie for now. I'll go with, I feel like I have to get a baseball movie before too many go. I'm going to take Field of Dreams.
Believe it or not, I like the movie. I wouldn't have taken it.
Yeah, I just feel like this is the baseball movie for me.
Yeah.
42 and Moneyball.
Glory Road would have been taken for me, but I have the two baseball, 42 and Moneyball. I think those are my two favorite baseball movies ever.
I would have taken both of those over Field of Dreams.
Right.
So let me just get
I like
my
Field
other
of Dreams.
one out there.
I don't think it's fantastic, but I think it's a good movie.
I really only watch Field of Dreams for James Earl Jones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think his performance is outstanding, and he's hilarious in the movie too.
All right, so you got Miracle, Remember the Titans, Glory Road, Field of Dreams. 3 true stories on there too.
I'm not a big fictional sports guy because a lot of them are like comedies.
Yeah,
and I'm not a comedy guy at all. So yes, you will see a majority of my movies be the biographical type of sports movies, which I still believe are sports movies, unlike one Theo Dorsey.
I don't think you're going to take it, so I'm going to stay away from mine. I have a favorite sports movie that I don't think you're going to touch, so I'm going to actually stay away from that. I think Creed should be on here.
Dang it, that was my next pick.
Creed should be on here. I have Rocky and Creed, no shame.
Nope, that would have been literally my next pick.
Outstanding fighting movies, 2 different feels. One, the heart of Philly. Love both of them.
Yep.
Creed is a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie.
That's my first one I'm upset about.
Yeah. That is a great movie. I haven't taken a football movie yet. The thing is, Remember the Titans is probably the best of the best, but I think Friday Night Lights, the movie, is a fantastic movie. And I'm going to put it on there.
Is that with I'm forgetting his name.
What, Friday Night Lights?
Yeah,
with,
the coach is
Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton.
Thank you.
Yes. It's the movie version. I think it's great. It's Odessa, and it just kind of encapsulates
the same
high school sports.
The same point guard from Glory Road, isn't he the running back?
Yes.
It's the same guy, right?
He's Boobie Miles in the movie.
So
yes.
I have seen Friday Night Lights.
Great movie. I like it because it's so much more football-centric than the show is. It's strictly about the football.
Isn't Tim McGraw the dad also?
I believe so. I don't think...
Because that was the whole thing, is that he was the dad in Blindside and the dad in Friday Night Lights?
Yes, because, he was the drunk. Yes, that's right. He was
the guy who flips out and throws the ring out the window.
And he throws the ring out the window. That's it.
I hated that scene. I hated that scene so much. I actually really dislike that movie.
You don't like that movie?
No, I can't stand that movie because of all the weird spoiled brats that are in that movie. The dad, the running back. It's a great movie. Towards the middle and
boosters,
the end.
The Texas boosters who are just so entitled. Yeah.
And then at the very end, they lose. And then the graphic when they're walking down the street is like, the next year they went undefeated and won. It's like, well, we couldn't have ended the movie on that one. We couldn't.
We couldn't make the movie a year later?
Had to end the movie on the loss.
I think a lot of it is about Boobie Miles, too. But yes, that is a personal favorite of mine.
Okay.
I think that's a great movie. Huge fan of that. Friday Night Lights would be my probably lone football movie of my bunch. So I got Rocky, Moneyball, 42, which I haven't talked about enough, which is just a great movie.
42's outstanding.
Period. Great movie. Harrison Ford's fantastic as Branch Rickey.
Coming from the Central Florida area, I've actually been to a lot of the ballparks he practiced at and played at.
Yeah.
Because his spring training was in Central Florida.
Yeah.
And so actually, Jackie Robinson Ballpark is in my hometown.
And then they eventually moved it to when he was in the middle of his career down to Vero. That's how they did it.
That's middle of the career, but it's not in the movie. In the movie, you actually get the Sanford,
his first one was
DeLand, Daytona. I've been to all those ballparks. Wow. Really, really cool watching that movie for the first time. I got 3 picks left. I'm saving my golf movie as a golfer. I've seen a few. I'm saving my golf movie for the end because I'm 99% positive you won't pick it.
Okay.
So I need 2 other movies. I've hit the big sports. I've hit hockey. I've hit baseball, football, basketball. I still want to keep my trend of a great variety of sports. I'm going to go racing. Ford versus Ferrari.
Good movie.
Outstanding Matt Damon, Christian Bale combo of a movie. My favorite racing movie.
Great movie.
So I'll take Ford versus Ferrari there. Now I'm stuck between my last one.
This is not your last pick, is it?
This is not. No, because I'm saving. My golf one will be last, but this is my second to last. I have so many different sports I can take from here. I'm just going to go childhood favorite. You won't necessarily call this like greatest sports movie of all time. This is just one that I remember personally growing up watching all the time. I'll go Secretariat.
Good movie.
Horse racing movie. Phenomenal horse racing
Yeah,
movie
good
about
movie.
the greatest horse racer of all time.
Yep.
Another one of those, again, I'm a family fun, biographical Disney guy. Not afraid to say it. This is just a fun movie to watch. Secretariat.
Good movie indeed. See, the thing is, I love Hoosiers. I'm not going to draft Hoosiers. I'm not going to
I
draft
definitely thought that would be on here for you.
I love Hoosiers, but you know what? I like Coach Carter more. Coach Carter's
Well,
going
that
to be
is a tough one. I'll give you that. That's a tough one to pick.
Coach Carter is my favorite basketball movie ever. I think Samuel L. Jackson's fantastic. I love I just the camaraderie around the movie. Another one where the team doesn't win at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I kind of like that. You know, the journey that fall up short. You don't always need the stereotypical finish.
True that.
But I think Coach Carter's fantastic. Huge fan of it. Always had a special place. I watch it at least once a year. I watch Moneyball every March. So there's a number of movies here that I watch moderately consistently.
And you got your basketball movie up there. Yep.
Yeah, Coach Carter, Friday Night Lights, Creed, 42, Moneyball, and Rocky. The last one, this is just my favorite sports movie ever. I don't know. I doubt you've seen it. It's Warrior. Have you seen that
I've
movie?
definitely heard of it, though. I know what it's about.
Definitely got to watch it.
Okay.
Warrior came out in 2011. It lost money at the box office. Tom Hardy, Joel Edgerton. It's about two brothers.
It's the brothers one, right?
Brothers.
So that's a movie
estranged brothers. So they don't talk to each other, and they got an alcoholic father, but they're both fighters, middleweight UFC type mixed martial arts fighters. And there's a huge tournament. Put it all together.
Yeah.
But yes,
that is a movie I surprisingly see a lot on social media. Just clips. When Tom Hardy first gets in the ring in the gym,
yes,
and no one thinks he's going to do well, and he just knocks out the guy in 5 seconds.
Right.
I see that clip all the time.
And that movie lost money at the box office. It was not marketed well. And it's very gritty. It's like Pittsburgh. It's kind of blue collar, Creed-esque.
Yeah.
But the thing I love about the movie is all the characters are great, but the first half, other than that scene that you just remarked, has not a lot of fighting at all. And the second half is basically all fighting.
Nice.
Which is why I think it's just like a perfect switch. I watched it recently. I watched it about 2 or 3 weeks ago because I have the indoor bike. I set up my bike in an indoor trainer.
Okay.
So I'll just throw on a movie. Just something that I always see. I don't watch anything new. I watch something old because I'm not going to be able to pay attention as much. And I watched Warrior the other day, and I finished, and I still sat on the couch and finished the movie. That's how much I liked it.
Nice.
Warrior is my second favorite movie ever.
Okay.
Of everything I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Second favorite ever. Warrior, I knew you wouldn't take it, so I'm not stealing it, but that's why I waited. Warriors definitely my favorite sports movie of all
I'm the same way here. This is not my favorite sports movie, but it is my favorite golf movie. I'm going to go, it's called The Greatest Game Ever Played.
Is that with Shia LaBeouf?
Shia LaBeouf.
I have not seen that, actually.
Phenomenal movie. Phenomenal cinematography when it comes to shooting a game of golf. They hit every single angle when it comes to how to shoot a golf movie. They'll put drones that follow the ball through the air, glass underneath the ball when people hit it or when people putt into a cup. Love the visual effects of that movie. Plus, great New England sports family fun movie. Shia LaBeouf is fantastic. Shia LaBeouf actually learned how to play golf for the first time through this movie because he wanted the part so badly. Young Shia LaBeouf, he's like a teenager. And one that gets you so excited about the game of golf. Now, what's so funny about this movie is that none of my other golf friends, like from college or high school, they've never seen this movie or they have a different favorite golf movie, and I'm just obsessed with this movie. Just found out the other day that our teammate, Margot, her boyfriend is a professional golfer here in Palm Beach County. It's his favorite movie of all time. And I'm like, finally,
that's on
someone
the list.
who knows golf.
All right, I got to watch that.
Someone who knows golf, who loves this movie. Greatest game ever played. It's going to round it out for me.
Okay. So interesting. All right, so let's round this up.
Okay.
My team, Serpentine, 7 picks apiece, sports movies. I had the first overall pick. I have Rocky, Moneyball, 42, Creed, Friday Night Lights, Coach Carter, and Warrior. Cade on the other side.
Miracle, Remember the Titans, Glory Road, Field of Dreams, Ford versus Ferrari, Secretariat, greatest game ever played.
A lot of good mixture there.
We're going to actually post this on our social media story. Go ahead and vote for yourself. Which set of movies would you want to keep over the others?
I like that. Good mix on each side. I really, truly.
Any honorable mentions that didn't make our list?
Hoosiers should have been on there.
You mentioned one on Friday, King Richard.
King Richard is a good movie. I don't think I would have drafted it, but it's a good movie.
I was tempted to take it there because I heard that that Will Smith won the Oscar.
Yeah,
I heard it was a great movie.
Yeah.
Then I watched it myself. Wow.
You watched it? Yeah.
I've watched it all the way through. Phenomenal, underrated sports movie that not a lot of people talk about anymore, obviously because of the surrounding drama with the movie. But still a phenomenal movie about the Williams sisters.
Yeah, there's a ton of like the Sandlot's wouldn't get drafted for me. The Fighter wouldn't get drafted for me. Draft Day would not get drafted for me.
Invincible.
Good movie, wouldn't get drafted for me. I like the movie. It's not. I don't think it's great. Like Dick Vermeil is good in the movie. Like Papali, of course. But
Chariots of Fire.
No.
Really?
No. So I'm thinking about like the next 3 picks. Like I would have taken Hoosiers.
Yeah.
And I would have bounced around in the next one. I might have taken $1 Million Baby, which won Best Picture in 2004. Clint Eastwood. That was a great fighting movie. Sad, but a great movie. That probably would have been taken. And then that last pick, I probably would have bounced around a little bit. Not a lot of great racing movies out there. Hopefully, I'll see the next one that'll make the list at 12:20.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Rush is a great movie about Niki Lauda.
Yep, Chris Hemsworth.
Who's in James Rush. James Rush, who's not a big-time racer, but Niki Lauda is one of the best racers, Formula One racers of all time. And so we'll see how that goes.